connecting Central Texas. This is 25 News.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Joel Lopez. Here's a look at your top stories. With 3 weeks until Election Day, more than 7 million Americans have already cast their ballots. That's according to a CNN and Edison research survey of elected officials in 36 states. The number of pre-election day ballots is being cast is expected to rise across the country. By the end of the week, all 50 states and Washington, D.C. will have ballots available for early voters. Free COVID-19 testing continues this week in McLennan County. You can go to the Waco Convention Center and McLennan Community College from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Additional information can be found at covidwaco.com. Today is National Coming Out Day, and a recent poll found more than 40% of the LGBTQ youth reported that the COVID-19 pandemic has affected their ability to express their identity. If you're in need of resources, you can always reach out to the Waco Pride Network. The organization is committed to helping the LGBTQ community find safe resources on counseling, financial, or food assistance support groups, and more.
Sometimes resources that are out there and available to the general public aren't necessarily safe for members of the LGBTQ plus community. Knowing that these places have kind of been identified already, hopefully that takes a little bit of the stress off folks that are, already in need of something.
This week, Waco Pride Network will be showcasing Waco's LGBTQ history on its social media platforms. They're also hosting a virtual costume contest for people of all ages. Now it's time for a check on your First Alert forecast.
And it got up into the 90s earlier today. Now we're going to see temperatures in the 80s as we go into the start of the week, thanks to a cold front working through. We'll climb up to the 90s again on Wednesday, but then another cold front comes in by the end of the week. That's going to knock us down to the 70s just in time for the weekend before another cold front as we start off the new week.